Hey, this is Sha.
And I'm Del, and you're watching Up Late
with Sha and Del.
Come on now.
With the viral sensation of this video and Patty coming out like other people having alternative things, what would you come out? What thing would you come out with?
Well, what I'm going to come out with is baby's Mother's Day card.
I think I'm going to have to come out with a response. Deadbeat dad card.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Do you give a deadbeat dad a card or a post-it note? Like, do you actually go?
Hey, we're back and we're here with Khalees Hopkins and a funny pop talk bit. I'll say it because Sha can't say it, okay? Hey guys, we're here with Khalees Hopkins. Look, her name's Hopkins. I introduced myself.
And Lover, this is my wife Vanessa, and we are Up Late with Sha Hayes Del.
Listen, I have 5,000 Facebook followers, okay?
Yes.
And I'm not gonna see 5,000 people that day.
No.
But the 5,000 Facebook followers, they gonna think I was finished shit that day. Okay?
Show.
And we're
Oh my goodness.
First of all, thank you guys so much for joining me on Up Late with Sha, joining me and Sha on Up Late with Sha.
Right. I'm not physically here.
I'm actually not physically here either. I just woke up. I just need a second to, girl, I'm really 45. I need naps, like frequent naps throughout the day. You know what I'm saying?
If I could only take, well, I shouldn't say I haven't taken a nap. I've taken that nap at the detriment of my child not getting to knives. So I have taken them during the day. I need them.
Oh my God. How is he getting into knives?
Well, I'm saying that, you know how you drift off in the hopes that they stay within the confines of where you are, child.
Yeah.
I always say that's why the Bible said baby looks out for babies and fools, because there's babies and fools all around here.
The question is, which one are we? Are we the baby or are we the fool? Okay, because
I'm a little bit of both on any given day. Depending on what day you ask me, okay?
I know exactly what I am, Sha. I'm a baby food. You know what I'm saying? Actually, I will not even speak that. Guys, we're intelligent women out here. And that's all about. Like, you know what? I be listening to Bill Winston. Bill Winston be like, nah, don't even joke about, people be like, you dying to get there. That ain't gonna hurt. That, like, oh, no. I gotta, like, make sure.
But then that conflicts with the fact that Jesus got a sense of humor. So if I say stuff like that, he know, like, I don't really mean it. So come on now.
Well, just in case the Lord is,
He wasn't ready to laugh that day.
Just in case he caught the last part of my sentence and not the first, I would just have to keep it on, everything that I want the results to be. You know what I'm saying?
This is true. Affirmation with words. I believe it.
How was your day?
It was okay. Like I said, I filmed before this, and so that was good. And it's one of those things where I realized that you cannot be somebody who procrastinates when you're trying to put together a production. Mm-hmm. Like, it really makes me realize, like, research and like knowing that you have to interview somebody that you don't know, and like getting background on them. Like, it makes you realize that no, I don't have a team of people, that you have to do this yourself. So, So that was definitely one of those moments where I realized today, had I got more insight, because there was something I found out about somebody interview earlier that there was controversy around it, but I didn't want to bring it up. But I'm like, well, now I got to find something else. So
no, I'm talking about, I went to this show on BET one time. They had invited me to be like just one of the like panelists, like all these comedians. I'm all excited, girl. I get in there. They told me to research the show. Okay, I researched the show, but I couldn't find the show. So naturally, as a comedian and, especially younger comedian in the game, I go in there trying to be serious, girl. I mean, trying to be funny. It's one of these like black righteous, the people looking at me like needless to say, I made like a second in a commercial, but none of the show, because I was just trying to like spin everything into joke format as opposed to like just having something actual to say about the topic. But you live and you learn. Yeah.
And that's so true, because even though I don't do what you do on a daily basis, I still try to bring humor to the situation, but I always still got to read my person that I'm interviewing. Like, am I gonna say this joke or say something funny? They're gonna be like, ha, or they're gonna be like,
yeah.
and that happened to me earlier because I made like a Back to the Future reference, and he said they're like everybody's seen Back to the Future. Shut up, and so I'm just looking at him like, you've seen the movie.
Now you know what this is so crazy that you mentioned this too, is because I was like, another girl. It's BET has just been bad luck for me, because I was building another show with them, girl, and I was working with this producer, and I'm talking about this girl did not have a sense of humor. I'm talking about like you would say something and you would bust out laughing, and she'll be like, so when they would like have a follow-up question, and I would be like, wait a minute, that was like a joke, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, but then her husband, I had happened to meet him, and she was like, yeah, he funny too. And girl, he tried out a joke, and I was like, oh, okay, I see why they together. That's their kind of sense. Like, it's not that she doesn't have one, it's that
that's their super funny.
We just needed to draw a diagonal line on sense of humor and go in the other direction, because
and that's why they say comedy is subjective. So it's one of those things where you just gotta, live on that and just be like, okay, well, this, you don't find it funny, but it is funny.
But guys, you gotta trust me. You had to be there.
Always have to end with that. You had to be there.
Speaking of had to be there, guys, I found this blast from the past from Sha. One thing that's hard for us is being the visionary on everything. And I just looked at one of Sha's like sketches from back in the day, and I'm like, did she know that coronavirus was coming? Y'all check this out.
2, 3, go.
Hey everybody, this is Sha Hayes with Up Late with Shondale, coming to you with this public service announcement. Flu season is upon us, and I made up a little song to remind everybody to stop spreading them germs and help protect them babies. Here you go. Cough in your shirt so you don't pass the dirt. Cough in your shirt so you don't pass the dirt. Cough in your shirt so you don't pass the dirt. Cough in your shirt so you don't pass the dirt. All right, y'all. Remember, cough in your shirt so you don't pass the dirt.
The production, guys, that was an official prediction from Sha Hayes.
I have been called Cleo. People have looked at me and been like, you are quite insightful. So I can see.
Now for your free reading.
We definitely gotta have a 1-800 call Sha. I'm working on my accent.
Well, I looked up. First of all, we see you out there, guys. I see you in the comments. Brian Lynn, we good. Showing up. God, I'm a baby fool. Brian Lynn, hold on. Let me just post the comments out there. We see y'all out there, Brian. We see y'all talking to Sha, talking to me. I see you out there commenting. Thank you so much for tuning in to Up Late with Sha and Del. This. First of all, what was your success point for the day? What was your success check-in for the day?
Just getting through the day has been my success. Because like I said, there's a lot in pulling this together that people don't understand and see. Mm-hmm. I'm on phone calls. I'm like pulling, like I said, doing another show prior to this. I'm pulling together questions and like doing research. So just me being able to like do that and then have a toddler in the background and not like lose my full mind.
That's your success.
That is my success for today. For today, tomorrow maybe something, but today was that for sure.
Tonight is gonna even might be different too. Here's my thing. I don't know if it's today, but it's something that I've been like trying to do is get right back to people. You know what I'm saying? Like that's been my normally I'll see something and I'll be like, I don't know if I can respond to that right now. Like just to get right there to acknowledge them so that I don't have it like standing in. But I did see this girl on the phone earlier today, and I went to this like shoot earlier today, and girl, I'm talking about social media has just ruined people's shot. Like she's just like, first of all, that food was fire, y'all know. Then she chewing a specific way. Then she like, I gotta give y'all a little something. Okay, so then that go off, you know what I'm saying? And then she come back on, poop. I gotta give it out to the chef, y'all. Like, you have it, guys. This is a video, each and every chicken wing. Like, I just need you to just like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just decided, like, guys, I I can't be attached to the phone like that. But I have been, like, people hit me up, try to get right back to them too, you know. But I'm always careful because I don't want to be on the phone. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Talking up a storm.
Well, listen, I blame anybody I don't get back to on my adult ADD. I've never been diagnosed with it, but I'm claiming that to be the reason why. Because I literally will be in a moment for 3 seconds doing something and forget what I was doing. So don't blame yourself. It's fine.
Guys, we have the most exciting show for you today. We got Chef Jamie G in the building. Can't wait to get her. She is so funny, so talented. We're going to be talking to her, getting all her like snack. We call it snack vice. You know what I'm saying?
That's
like
right. Coin here. Coin here.
And guys, it ain't gonna be no healthy. Like, put an avocado with a banana, and you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be actual like snacks that you can sit, gain weight off of. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's
Get
like
in my belly.
You know. I mean, what is like when the word healthy and snacks come? Those two don't go together.
When I'm snacking to not be healthy.
Like hardcore. Like the word snack just reminds me of salt now, sugar now. Guys, where are the baked Newtons? Where's the banana pudding? Like, where's it at? Like, speaking of snacks,
you're talking about a whole heartiness.
Speaking of homegirls in the kitchen, guys, did you know that homegirls will talk? Did y'all realize that? I realized that too.
They don't know.
Especially when I saw this new show that's coming out. Guys, check this out.
When I was younger, I used to always get bronchitis, and it, had just come out.
They're back.
I know I shouldn't be eating this late.
And this time they're in the kitchen on live stream talking about everything under the sun.
My mother told me, if you don't get this note, when you get home, I'm going to beat you with this belt.
This day, she's telling people, guys, I'm not racist.
The only reality show with actual reality and lots of laughs. It's Homegirl Talks, discussing things we need to stop doing.
I need to stop doing this. I need to stop substituting these tostados.
Where talking with your mouth full is okay. Lots of girl, hold on.
Well, wait a minute. I gotta say my grace. Hold on. Thank you.
Prayer.
It was so bad that I was on the phone talking to my niece. I was like, would it be horrible if I got Uber Eats for one cookie?
Helping one another overcome addiction.
You know what I'm doing? I'm not giving up sweets. I'm giving up the sweet gift.
Homegirl questions.
But I'm still trying to figure out, how is it taking you this long to make a plate for something you already cooked?
Hold on. I don't just warm up, okay? I gourmet warm up.
New cooking terms you'll be using in a jiffy. Even a bit of light choking.
Can you hear that though?
Karaoke.
Yes, I can hear it echo.
Homegirl review.
So I take that back. It wasn't that the wine was bad. I think it wasn't chilled enough.
I'm going to get me some straight whiskey.
It's the show that every woman does, whether we're getting paid or not. Homegirl Talks. You won't want to miss. COVID-19 won't stop them. They're determined to have Homegirl Talks.
Homegirl Talk.
Good one.
Without further ado, guys, let's get our guest in here. She is the accomplished chef. You know her as Chef Jamie G in the building. Yay. Welcome to Up Late with Sha and Del. Ooh!
Click. Wait, where am I going? Click.
What you drinking on? Hold on. Let's get the toast on.
Tuesday, so it's going to be a margarita because it's Taco Tuesday.
Oh, yeah. I made tacos today, too.
Mm-hmm. You said what?
Is that a margarita?
Oh, absolutely. It is a fresh margarita. So I have 1800 in here.
Okay. Fancy.
Yeah, I have a little bit of Patron, citronge, and fresh squeezed lime.
Oh my goodness.
I love it.
First
And Dale got the non-judgmental cup. So she had her look in the cup that looks like
guys, I've got actually the old lady drink. I've got Theraflu up in here, guys. Okay. That's what I'm doing. I'm beefing up on the immune system drink. You know what I'm saying?
And I will take this glass right out of my house into the car, just like that. It'd be swirling around like that.
And I just muddle some berries, some blueberries in the bottom of mine. That's the antioxidants. That's all I need.
Oh, wait, in your wine shop?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
It adds texture.
I don't want to eat my drinks.
Oh, but you want to eat your pancakes.
Yes.
Jamie, I gotta ask you some questions. I gotta ask you one question to start. Okay. Here are 4 options. Are you emotional but stubborn? Moody and loving? Jealous but supportive? Or nasty but like it missionary?
I'm everything. Look, I'm all of those except for jealous. But yeah, I'm everything else, yes. I'm basically schizophrenic.
At least you acknowledge it after all these years.
Because I'm a tourist. So I am all of those things. Never jealous though. Never jealous.
No.
I celebrate all my girls. I celebrate all my girls. I'm always excited for them. I celebrate people I don't even know. I see them winning and I'm clapping. So never jealous. But everything in between, everything you said, yes. I'm torn. And you back me into a corner, child, and I become like the Terminator. So
and I can attest to that. So for sure.
Let me ask you a question, okay, before we start the snack advice. Now, for our fans, make sure you guys, so what we're going to do is you tell me 3 or 4 ingredients you have in your house. She's going to tell you what kind of snack you can make out of it, okay? Me and Sha will start first, but you put it in the comments and then I'll put it up on the screen here. But before we get the snack ingredients, I gotta ask you to play. We got another game that we're gonna ask you. It's called Explain Your Sexy. Okay, we show you the photo and you show us. This one is asking Explain Your Kitchen Sexy. Okay.
Oh, so what am I supposed to be doing about that?
That's your plate.
What is that?
What it is?
Yes.
Oh, I'm sorry. So. Smoked spice shrimp and a meatballs, because you know Black folks love meatballs. And I normally make meatballs. I call them sticky sweet, sticky spicy, and it's an a Blasian take.
Okay, it looks sexy. It definitely looks sexy.
Oh, thank you.
I mean, the presentation.
I also real quick want to shout out because Chef Waynette was working with me on that and she plated that, so I don't want to not give her credit.
Okay, Waynette.
Okay, Chef Waynette, thank you.
Always cooking on Instagram.
I love it.
I know, I love it. And we saw a video of you cooking on Instagram. So before we start our snack event, I see the questions popping up. So let me get this next Explain Your Kitchen Sexy up.
Okay. Ooh. So that is actually a vegan Monte Cristo. So my husband was vegan for I think like a year. And his favorite sandwich is a Monte Cristo back in the days when Bennigan's existed.
What is a Monte Cristo?
So it has ham, turkey, it has like a jelly, like a marmalade in it, and then
marmalade.
it's really fat and it's delicious. So it's
basically like a 3-layer sandwich, like a club.
Yeah.
Then you take the whole sandwich, bread and all, and dip it in batter and fry it like chicken.
Oh.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
So
right.
you really gaining weight even though you're not eating.
Real fat. And then you sprinkle confection sugar on top of it and then dip it in the jam. So I made him a vegan one. So that's what that was.
So what was on there with the vegan? What was substituting the meat?
Oh, vegan meat. It was pretend meat.
Faux meat. Faux meat.
Yeah, faux meat. Faux cheese. It was faux eggs. It was faux everything, but it was beyond delicious. I'm not gonna hold you. If someone had given it to me, I wouldn't have known.
Okay.
Oh wow. I never understand the fake meat. Like, the vegan, to me, it's like I run into vegan people and I watch like some people have these vegan like cooking stuffs online. And I'm always like, why are you like you're gonna you're trying to eat healthy, but you're eating everything out of the bag. You might as well eat the meat. Like it's nothing but chemicals in the bag.
Like a constant soy replacement, and that's my biggest thing, and that's why I call myself a half-atarian, because when it comes, I don't want to become a soyatarian, and some become a soyatarian, and soy is just as bad for you.
Yeah.
So, like, if you're gonna have a plant-based diet, it really should be plant-based,
yes. Yes, and not in the bag. Like even I go to Trader Joe's.
A ton of French fries and pasta.
Yes.
Oh, okay. On here, or I don't supposed to say shit on here.
Oh no, you go for it. This is up late.
Time we can say shit. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, let me get another explain your sexy popping off.
Yes! She got all that underneath that chef coat, guys, but she's taking.
Guys, look at that. Chef Jamie is on and popping. The guys out there are going to love this. Where was you going? Tell us about the day.
So actually, this was my birthday. So before COVID hit, every year on my birthday, I did a women's excursion to Dominican Republic, and it was a women's empowerment session, and it was just for women. My birthday lands on Mother's Day most years, so it's just for women. And as most mothers know, on Mother's Day, what do your kids do? They do stuff for you, but it still winds up causing you a lot of work. Right? So I created a scene for all of us to just run away from that and actually just enjoy Mother's Day and just get empowered, enjoy each other. And so it lands on my birthday. That was not by coincidence, but I did what I did. And so while we're there, we do like a huge photo shoot with all the ladies and all their white or whatever color they want to wear. And white is Tisha always says, so Sha is my best friend, and she always says to me that white is not a favorite color. However, do you have a picture of me in white? It's a color, right? Okay. So on my birthday, I always wear white because that is my New Year's. So that's what I was in.
I love it so much. And you look so good in that white. Like, I love white. White is... white.
That's what we talk about snacks later. You was looking like a snack, okay? You was looking like a snack.
Hey, well, let me tell you something. All those snacks that I missed for me to go on that beach trip, I added during COVID. So they right.
So have I.
Snacks came back. You know how they say a snap back? That was a snack back.
Yeah. So we got one last explain your sexy right here. We're gonna pay some bills, then we're gonna come back and we're gonna get the snack advice. One last explain your sexy right here.
On the counter. She likes it on the counter. I can explain that.
So this one actually, this was my second professional photo shoot for my selfish rebranding, because my catering business was called Yum Couture, and I started doing a lot more appearances on TV, so I needed to rebrand as just Chef Jamie. And so I did a photo shoot. thing that's very funny about this is I didn't bring any actual food. So what you see is like apples and shit, which I don't.
I never knew that.
Right, right. Most people don't notice it, praise the Lord, but it doesn't require any cooking. But that's my girlfriend's house, and I literally, her name is Tiffany, and she has a tequila brand, by the way, first Black woman owned tequila.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Anyway,
Sponsor.
yeah, so I was at her house, and she was she let me tape in her house because my kitchen faces the wall. So I didn't bring any food, and the photographer was like, "You didn't bring any food. How are we supposed to take food pictures?" And I was like, what you got?" And she had apples and peanut butter and shit. And so that's what that is. And I wanted to show my leggings because my boo is Yvette Crocker, and they were her leggings. Uniform. So I wanted to show my whole chef uniform, and thick thighs save lives. So I was just trying to get everybody healthy.
Thick thighs save lives, huh?
And the earlier plate for our audience, the earlier plate with the Monte Cristo, this fancy meal she made, is from Yvette Crocker as well. So
okay, we gotta
the plate, yes.
We gotta pay these bills real fast, but when we come back, Chef Jamie is going to be giving us the snack advice with the 3 ingredients that you have in your home. And I see him put them in the comments, and we'll be right back right after this.
Up Late with Sha and Del is brought to you by The Buena, an Italian leather custom designed high top sneaker by Gwendoria Abrams Shoes. Order your pair at GwendoriaA.com. Up Late with Sha and Del was also brought to you by Lashed by K. Janae. Lashes that last. And make sure you join in the party every Monday as we discuss the hottest topics, hearing what you have to say. Follow us at Up Late TV Show on Instagram.
Yeah.
Okay, so I got to get right to it. Okay, here's my 3 ingredients that I have in the house. I have some bananas. I got some whipped cream. I have a little bit of brown sugar, and I have a cookie, but it's just like a real, plain cookie. So it's not like the vanilla wafer. Like what can I do? Oh, wait. Hold on. Your mic. Okay, there we go.
It sounds like you having a sexy night at home. But if you're not spending time with your man, then it sounds to me like what you could still do like a banana brulee, because you have that brown sugar. Put that brown sugar and some butter in the pan, and then you can put that banana in there. And look, you say whiskey. You could sprinkle a little whiskey in there and let that thing get hot and pull that rip. And you know what you should do with those crackers? You should just crack them up, crumble them, and put them right on the top when it's finished.
Oh my God, guys, I'm gonna have to call y'all right back. I'm about to go. That sounded
That's on top of man meal.
Okay. Sha, what are the ingredients you have?
I'm going with chicken and celery because I know you hate it, and some red wine. I never heard nobody say that celery made the teeth itch. Hello, go.
Does make my teeth itch, and what I'm going with is throw all that shit in the trash. It's like, I feel like if you got red wine, you've got chicken. What we know is that celery works well when you cook it for a long time, and so does red wine. So I will put that stuff in my crock pot. I will put some onions and carrots in there, some potatoes if you have the crock pot. What you have is like a chicken stew, which is similar to a beef stew, but it'll have that little wine béarnaise kind of situation.
Yes, béarnaise.
And come on here.
Yes.
We got all kind of like term bernaise and brulee and
Hello.
Jamie. I can tell she like she's a woman that's been in my shoes. She's dated herself before. You know what
Hey, listen, I did it for a living, honey.
We got a question from the fans. Please provide a yummy dinner option with these 3 ingredients: sweet red wine Moscato, Tito's, hello, yes, white dress. So sweet red wine Moscato, Tito's.
Is that a drink? That's a whole drink. I didn't even know they had that.
Tito's is a drink.
Yeah.
Red wine, Moscato. So it's only.
She was putting all of it together. She was saying yes to the white dress, but then she was saying ingredients is sweet red wine, Moscato, and Tito's.
Oh, okay.
So maybe she wants you to tell her a drink.
So she's saying, oh, well, if you're making that sounds to me, first of all, thank you for yes to the white dress. I can't fit it no more, but I will by the time spring comes.
Come on, yes.
Give me a minute, okay? But as far as that sounds like a sangria to me. So one thing, what you got popping, I would love some Tito's with some sweet sangria, some sweet wine, sweet red, and you really could now, if you wanna, let's start with the sangria. Take those things. I think you should get you some oranges, dry them out in the oven, and make like the dry oranges that you can put into the top.
How long do you put them in the oven for?
So you have to cook them very low. It's almost like you making some roast pork. Like they need to be very low for a long time. So like less than 300, and until you see them look dried out, like how you buy them in a bag at like one of those TJ kind of stores or something like that. And real sexy when you put it in this sangria. I would add a little bourbon or something. But let's take it a step further. What you can do is drop that sangria on the top of some pork or some beef and roast that thing for like 4 hours.
My God.
Okay. With the fruit or without the fruit?
Now you're giving Julia Childs.
But wait, should we add the fruit in with the wine or no?
It's a finisher, not in the beginning.
Okay, so once the fruit are dried out, then we add all of our wine, Moscato, Tito's in with the. Okay, that sounds.
And some juice, whatever juice you have, you add the juices in, and then you go ahead and add your dried fruit.
Okay,
that is. Well, guys, that is all the time we have for today. We want to thank our guest, Chef Jamie. Make sure you follow her on IG. Let me put it in the comments right here at Chef Jamie G. Right? Let's put it on. First of all, come through. Round of applause from Sha Hayes. Come through. Round of applause right on time. Guys, we working as a team here, guys. You get snack bites, you get round of applause. It's on and popping right here. Make sure you follow her at Chef Jamie G, and make sure you follow us at Up Late TV Show on Instagram, where every Monday we discuss the topics and we get your opinion. And we have such a good time for 1 hour every Monday at 7:30 on IG. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to Up Late with Sha and Del.